So last Christmas, I made these amazing Danish butter cookies, and believe me, they tasted so good. Like, this is one of the best cookies I have ever made. They melt in the mouth. They are very, very crunchy, and they are so flaky. One of the best cookies that you can ever try, and believe me, you're going to love it absolutely. So to make these cookies, you just need to start with 100 grams of butter or margarine and one egg yolk, okay, from 50-gram whole egg or thereabout. So 50-gram icing sugar, confectioner sugar. You can also use caster sugar, fine. So you go ahead and make sure you whisk everything thoroughly till you have light creamy consistency, just as you see in the video. Next, you add in 1 tablespoon of liquid milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. You can as well use butterscotch or any flavor of your choice, fine, but to keep it low, just use vanilla flavor, okay. Next, you have to cream it very well, combine it so it's lighter. Then you go in with 10 grams of corn flour. You can also use custard powder in place of the corn flour. It's also going to work out perfectly. Next, you add 1/8 teaspoon of salt and you go in with your flour. For this recipe, you need 125 grams or 1 cup of flour. Make sure you sift in your flour, okay. Don't just add your flour like that, okay. So I sifted in my flour and mixed it up in about 2 to 3 batches, okay. And when you are to add your flour, when you're combining your flour, you don't need to use your hand whisk again. Just make use of your spatula to combine everything, just as you see. Now once you're done combining your flour, you add like half teaspoon of orange zest powder. You can also use lemon zest, or you can make do not to add it at all. It's your choice, but to boost up that taste, just add it. You're going to love it. Now at this point, if you don't want to go further, you can go ahead and pipe your cookies and bake. But to keep it to what I wanted, I had to divide the cookie dough into 3 portions, and the other 2 portions I added red and green food color and also added a little bit of flavoring in them. Now I scoop it on my waterproof. This way you can also use cling film, fine, and then transfer it inside my piping bag. This piping bag has the nozzle. I have fixed the nozzle, the 1M star tip nozzle, to use for this particular piping. So go ahead and pipe onto a baking paper. I discovered then that I just had a little part of my baking paper remaining, and I had to use it that way. So while piping, you can pipe any shape of your choice, okay. So you can see me piping the circle shape and also the other shape like that, to show you that you can pipe any shape of your choice. But mostly, especially if you are making this for business or making it for, for something special, you can choose a particular shape, like this round one is basically the main shape that you can use, especially for business, okay. So once you are done, you're going to put this in your oven and let it bake at 150 to 170 depending. So I bake at 170 for 18 minutes, okay. So you can also bake according to your oven temperature. Once you see them browning at the edges, just at edges, take them out. When they're out, they're going to look soft, but by the time they cool completely, they're going to look better. So this second batch, I had to just sprinkle some sugar sprinkles on them and bake at the same time and temperature. And once they're out, allow them to cool down completely on the cooling rack, and you are ready to enjoy these cookies. Believe me, when you store these cookies in airtight containers, they can last up to 3 weeks to a month and nothing will happen to them. So give this a try and let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. See you in my next one.